Hey, well, it's February 22nd, Monday, and I wanted to go over the upcoming April 17th Middleweight Championship fight for the WBC and the WBO titles between Kelly Pavlik and Sergio Martinez. First, I'll break down the fighters, and then I'll give my prediction. Okay, the first fighter I'm going with is Sergio Martinez. He's 44-2-2. With 24 knockouts for a 50% knockout ratio. He's coming off of losses to Paul Williams and a draw with Kermit Cintron. Now this is the first fight that he's fighting at the middleweight division. He's only had a couple fights, like 3 or 4 fights at the 154 even, if you look at it. He's, as I said, he's got a 50% knockout ratio, and that's against welterweights and light middleweights. Now, he had a good showing against Paul Williams. Some could argue that he even won that fight. He really exposed Paul Williams, like I said Pavlik would have, and showed everybody that Williams may have been just a little bit overhyped and does really good at beating up smaller guys. Now, the last loss before that Williams fight, you had to go 10 years ago to find where he got knocked out by Mark Cheeto. So you'll have to go. Now, he had a good win over Saul Roman, knockout in 4. That was good. And when you start looking for opponents that he's fought, I mean, 6 of his last 13 opponents have losing records. I mean, one of the guys was like 3-34. So I still maintain, and I said this before in the Paul Williams Sergio Martinez video that I did, prediction video, and I'll say it again, he still hasn't fought a lot of elite fighters, and he's stepping up, and his first fight's going to be for the middleweight title. Okay, he's a southpaw, and before I even say anything, what's a southpaw's weakness? What do you have to do against the southpaw? You throw the right hand. That's all I'm saying. Okay, now this is just a little fun fact here. I went on www.thinkbabynames.com and I punched in Maravilla, and it's actually a name for a girl. Just throwing that out there. He holds his hands too low. He is good. He's a good slick boxer. Looked really good in the Williams fight. But I think Williams got exposed, and he can't handle the bigger guys that can actually fight back. He's open to getting hit, and he's not a major power puncher, as evident with the 50% knockout ratio against welterweights and light middleweights. Not really against light middleweights, but against welterweights. Going over to Kelly Pavlik, obviously we know he's 36-1 with 32 knockouts for an 86% knockout ratio. So he has monster power. He has that one punch knockout, get you out of here type of stuff. He's resilient, and he can take a punch. He can weather the storm and then come through it and bring the pain to you, like when Taylor had him hurt bad and he sucked it up. His chin, while he can get hit with shots, he can take them and come back, and he recovers very, very well. So he does well with boxers. He cuts the ring off. He's a counter puncher, and he throws a great jab. And you want to talk about active, I mean, Kelly Pavlik at times, he could throw 100 punches in a round at you. 40, 50, 60 of them could be those monster powerful jabs too. Every punch that Pavlik throws, he's throwing with bad intentions, and he is trying to hurt you with. There's no backing off with him. He works the body, and as I said before, he has an electric right hand, which is going to be bad for Martinez. He likes to fight inside, and being the bigger fighter, he's 6'2.5". He's going to come in at about 170 pounds or so. Now Martinez, smaller guy, he's 5'10.5". He's giving up some height. Pavlik's going to be able to punch down. That right hand's going to come through the pipe, and it's just going to be a bad day for Martinez. I see this. It's going to be pretty painful for him. It's going to go through. Pavlik's going to smack him around like he did Rubio and a couple others, and eventually Martinez is going to get knocked out by Pavlik in, I'll say, the 8th round, just to give him some credit. I'll say the 8th round, he's feeling good after the Williams fight, and then he's going to realize, oh my God, this guy would have killed Williams, and he's going to kill me too. So, probably called this one the villa is haunted. The villa is haunted because the ghost is coming. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Kelly Pavlik, knockout, round 8. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? You like that one? All right. Well, hey, this is Bigragu. I'm out.